Welcome to Fortune Cookies Tarot. I'm Annabelle. I'm a tarot practitioner for over 35 years. In this video, we're going to talk about Pink. And I'm praying and got my fingers crossed that she's not involved because I absolutely adore her. I think she's an amazing performer. She did delete 4,300 tweets. It was big news after the Diddy arrest, but she clarified that she deleted them in February. So let's just see if there's any connection here. I'm really hoping there's not. I really like her. So as always, please like, share, and subscribe. If it's your first time here, welcome. Consider becoming a member of this channel. I am doing an exclusive giveaway for all of my members. Once a month, I'm going to pull a randomly selected, I have to find a randomizer for this, randomly selected member of the channel to get a free private reading with me. So cool stuff coming for my members. I hope you guys are having a great day. Let's bring up this card view, and I'm hoping that this is not going to go in a bad direction. Here we go. Let's see what's happening. And today we are going to be using the Pulp Tarot. I've been digging this so much. I will put a link in the description. I think it's a really, really cool deck. So, all right, let's get a baseline on my girl Pink. Love her. As a person, Two of Wands, she is really trying to separate herself from that whole thing, but she's not running scared. I mean, there's an incredible amount of bravery in this lady. She really has carved out a very different role in the music industry for herself. It does like kind of pay homage to Pat Benatar. She's an amazing talent. She's an amazing work ethic. Like she is just really drilling down and not playing into that whole pop music thing, even though I think in her career earlier, people were trying to push her toward the pop music. But she's an amazing talent. She's a very authentic talent. There's not a lot of auto-tune there, kids. So really is amazing, but it really is like a combination of, you know, the level of talent that Pat Benatar had in terms of musical vocal work and the raw emotion of like a Joan Jett. Like I hope she doesn't mind me making these illusions, but she is not backing down from any of these accusations. She will get in your face, and we see that here too with this Knight of Swords. That is just her nature. She's going to get in your face and she's going to defend that she was not involved. So thank God. Page of Pentacles. I don't think she was involved. I think any hanging out with that organization with that element, I think really was done on a professional level. I really just don't think that is she sexually liberated or was she before she was married? Absolutely. I think there was a level of sexual liberation there. But I don't think that it flipped over into the insanity that we're hearing about happened behind closed doors and in front of cameras. Queen of Cups. I think the nastiness that has gone on there is something that she's going to kill with kindness. It's almost like she's having her own battle of good and evil, and she's really going to push positive aspects, women's empowerment. And I think there's going to be a little bit of the sexual liberation that she talks about in the scope of that. Like women should be able to go into an environment, do whatever they want, lead with themselves and lead with their likes and dislikes. But I think she is going to say, you know, we need to work better. We need to make this easier for our girls, for our young people, young men and women, make it easier for them to avoid these situations. Down here, Six of Wands, I think she is standing very, very strong in her own power. Others will see her as just I think like her management's going to be like, just be quiet, don't get in the fray, don't do anything about that. And she's going to be like, hell no, I'm going to get involved, I'm going to say my piece, I'm going to say what I was doing in the industry at the time, what my perspective of these things were. And I think she's going to say that, while she was aware of, some of the liberation, I don't think she was aware of the criminal aspects of it. I think she'll say that. King of Wands, this may turn into a project for her, but I don't know if we're going to hear about it out in the open. Much like, Ashton Kutcher had the Thorn project that he was involved in, which was about traffic. You guys know what I'm talking about. That he has resigned from the board, but I think she is going to do something like that. Her leadership or management, I shouldn't say leadership, her management is kind of trying to talk her out of this. They're like, it's too hot, get off that, get off that. But it's something that I think she's going to get involved in. I think once the temperature is a little bit lower on all of this, I think she's going to be a bit more vocal about the pitfalls of celebrity and the pitfalls of Hollywood. I'm curious if she is going to mentor more up and coming artists. I think there's something about nurturing up and coming artists and giving them a safe environment to do what she do as talent does. And that's Three of Pentacles. This is going to be fought on a management leadership kind of level. The powers that be are going to fight this. They're not going to want her to put together this organization. The people that she wants on board are going to say, no, the time's not right. She will be patient and her heart's going to be in the right place. So I think this is really, really cool. Ultimately, I think this becomes a project on her own, and I don't know if there's Sloppy Shuffle for you guys. Sloppy Shuffle Tuesday. I don't know if she has enough capital to make it happen at the moment. And I don't think she has enough backers for this. But interestingly, I think this is going to be something she does in the future, this mentorship, looking out for other artists that are young, cultivating, kind of the opposite of what Diddy and Usher were doing, taking young people and really letting them feel their power and feel their ability, and to bring that to the fore. So on their own, to empower them to bring it on to the fore, and not to say, well, I'm your handler and I can make you or break you. It's going to be the opposite of that. You are your own power. You are your own leader. You make or break you. So I think that's a very interesting aspect for her. What else do we see for her? Just real quick, Page of Swords. She's really disgusted about all of the business that's going on. And she's quite angry about it and has a lot to say. She's being held back at the moment by, again, management. They're saying, just don't say anything yet. Wait until they have jury selection. Wait until the trial is done. Wait until these civil suits are done. This Diddy trial is going to take forever. It is going to take forever. We're going to be hearing about this for at least 3 years. The civil trials will not take place until after the criminal trial is done. So, if there's 125 people involved in the civil trial right now, they are going to there's going to be some streams that are crossed there. They are going to be involved in the criminal trial. At some point, they're going to be questioned. So, I think that we're really in for a long haul. So, I do think that Pink, I don't think she's neck deep in this. I'm going to say it. I just don't think that she is, as liberated as she is. I don't think that she was taken advantage of or put in a compromising situation. I don't think it's her nature, and I think it's more her nature to set things right now that all of this is coming out. So I think that's a good thing. I think these are good signs from her. Hopefully she is going to take this and run with it and make the music industry a better place. So I'm really glad that it didn't come out sketchy. Now, some people said to me, I took a little heat on my Ashton Kutcher reading the other day. Some people are saying, oh, how could you make excuses for him? How could you make excuses? I'm not seeing that he was like a negative perpetrator. I'm seeing that he was invited to those parties and hooked up with gals and whomever at those parties, but I don't think that he was involved in super nefarious exploits. Let's put it that way. I just don't think that if you're Ashton Kutcher, he's actually really cute. When I saw him in person, he's really, really good looking guy. You really don't have to do that. So, I mean, that's what makes the whole Diddy thing even that much more upsetting. But Ashton Kutcher was dating, celebrities and very, very good looking people. So, Pink, I think, same thing. She's got a really cool husband. And I just think that she's too strong of a person to have been swayed by this. And I think she is too principled of a person to have been involved in the really dirty, crazy stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love Pink. I hope you guys do too. And I'm so glad I can keep listening to her music. I will see you in the next video. Again, if you'd like your own magical reading with me, please use the link in the description of this video or my about section. And you can take my free tarot course, my Lenormand course, and coming soon, Tarot 101. It's coming up very soon. I'm going to be finishing up most of the videos today. I think I'm going to have it done by the end of the week, hopefully. So I hope to see some of you guys in the roster there. But as always, thank you so much. I will see you in the future.